Welcome to this video on collaboration tools in Google Slides. One of the things that Google Slides, and not just isolated to Google Slides, but all the Google sort of productivity tools have happened or have occurred is the ability to try to communicate at a distance, whether that's virtually or across classrooms or grade levels, whatever it has. So one of the options is a chat that's now been added. So if you see that there are other collaborators or people that are on the document, you'll see that I've got another icon up here. You'll see this blue show chat icon. And when you open that, you'll see here, and I've used this previously, I put a chat there. But I can chat with the folks, and I can use that as an avenue to communicate. That way I'm not typing on the document, or I can do those. You'll see that it says document chats are not saved. If I close the chat and I reopen the chat, those are still there. But if I close the document itself and then reopen the document, those chats will disappear. But that's a good way to communicate with your team. Maybe it's a student project, could be with a student if you're a collaborator on that document as well, an avenue to do that. Additionally, there are ways to now tag or assign things to folks. So if you would, let's say I want to do this, I can make a comment. Again, I just right clicked to get comment here. So I might, maybe I'm going to give some feedback on a specific thing. And I want that to stay, not necessarily use the chat. I can add others in this. So, maybe I say that this is a great job, but then if I hit the @ symbol, I can actually tag people, which there, and then I can also then check this box to assign, and that person gets notified, is responsible for marking that task as done. So maybe I need them to change the font, or maybe update this, or take a look at the spelling, or whatever it is, and then I can assign specific jobs inside of Slides to those folks as well, and they'll get notifications for that. Along with starting a chat, if there are other folks here, I can go ahead and now there is a join a call or a start a meeting up here, so I can actually start a new Google Meet from this window itself. You'll see here I get a pop-up, and I'm the only one here. I can then link the video call, or I can link the video call and this file and invite other folks to collaborate. So if I need people to work on this from afar, I can do that as well. So it's nice to be able to instantaneously start a Google Meet from inside of Google Slides. The last thing is what's called live pointers. And live pointers just means you can see everyone working, or you can actually see where their cursor is and what they're doing. So the first thing is we're going to come up here to view, and there's an option that says live pointers, and I can turn this off on both sides. So in order for this to work, each person has to select these settings. So I've got show collaborator pointers on, and I'll show you what that looks like. That means showing the pointers or the mouse cursors for the people who are on it, as well as show my pointer, which means it would show my cursor on their screens. So you see I've got somebody here. I'm going to go and I'm going to move, and you'll see on my screen. So I'm actually in another account right now on this same slide, and you can see my pointer moving around. Now I have turned on those settings to show my pointer in this other account so that this screen that we're recording can see it. If I choose another slide here, you'll notice that you can see the icon that the slide that I moved to, but if I'm moving my pointer on that slide, you don't actually see it in this little thumbnail here, number 4 on the side. I have to actually physically switch to the same slide that person is on for those, and then as they start clicking or moving, then you'll see the pointer. So you can see some collaborative things. It's useful, teachers, if we've got a single Google slide that all of our students are collaborating on, you can see kind of where everybody is or what they're doing, if they're on their slide and what's going on. But that live pointers is pretty helpful for collaboration.